Okay, so I have Urban Decay Primer Potion on my lid all the way up to my brow. It's not the original one, it's the Sin colored one. Anyway, so that's what I have on. So I start with, and I'm not even going to remember the names of these. Okay, so these are the two purples that I used, and oops. These are the two purples that I used, and this is the black that I used. And then my highlights are different in a different palette. This purple, the first purple we're going to use is called, oh God, Sugared Violet. Okay, this is what it looks like. That rings a little more true to what it looks like. Maybe I should shove my face right up into this camera and then everybody can see what it actually looks like. But yeah, Sugared Violet. That's what it looks like. So I took if I can find it, a 239. Oh, come on, man. It hates me. I took a 239. Actually, it's not 239 anymore. It's an E55. Or your Mac 239. Oh, come on, man. I left the inner corner blank. And then I spread this up to the crease and into the crease a little. Actually, I guess kind of a lot. But it all depends on the size of your eyelid. I have a lot of space to cover. I'm using the edge of the 239 and dragging it under my lash line. Same amount, like same distance. Stop about here, leave your inner corner tear duct blank. You don't need to be terribly neat because this is like smoked out, so you kind of want your color to be bled around and softened up as much as possible. So you can use that same 239 or whatever brush you have, and or you can use like a 217. Mine is filthy, but yeah, you can use a 217. What is this one? This one's a Sigma. Oh, this is a 222. My bad. This one's a 222 by Sigma. 222, 270, 217. They're very similar. Yeah, so without, you don't want to take all of your color off, so you want to try and stick to the edges when blending. It's just to soften up the edges so there's no distinct cutoff line. Then I took, did I take the 239 again? I have no idea what I did. Some teacher I am. Okay, let's just take the 239 again. We'll use the other side. And I'm going in with this deep purple, and I'm going to poke it out. Some of these I know the names of. Like I said, it's my pro kit, so I mean there's tons of them. This one's called Voodoo, and it is a very rich bluish purple. It's a lovely color. I don't know what it's comparable to from any other company because I don't so much follow everything else. Okay, so I take 239 and I'm using it back on itself, if that makes sense. I'm using it going in the opposite direction, and I'm just dusting the outer corner and doing the same thing I did with the lighter purple. I know people tell me to zoom in. Can you zoom in? My webcam does not zoom in. And yes, I do have a beautiful HD camera with a huge screen in the back that I could film with, but I honestly do not have time to edit and convert all that. I've said it before. I'll say it again. It's not gonna happen. I simply do not have time to do that. So I mean, if I had somebody to do it for me, great, but I don't. So, okay, so again, play with it as much as you need to, or as deep a color as you want. People could leave it like this and you just clean up the edges, which I'll show you, but yeah, someone can leave it like this, or they can go more dramatic. I tend to lean a little more towards the dramatic. So this is a E60, used to be a 252 by Sigma. It's a lot larger than it used to be, which I really like, because I do have my other 252s, but I really like this large one because I have such large lids. So I went in with the black, and this black is it's matte, and it's called Onyx, Onyx, and it's again makeup designery. So I went in with just the edge of that, and again I use the brush back on itself. It's a little trick that helps save time and make things a little neater and easier for you. I've explained this in other videos. Okay, so again, you're going as deep as you like, as far as you like, and you're just deepening it up to the color that you want. And again, you go in with your 217, 222, whatever you have, to deepen that up. Next, I took a pencil brush, just here, and I grabbed some of the black and start concentrating it, like pushing it into my lash line, and I'm not going all the way across with this. I can't read anymore. 266, I'm so old, like seriously, I can't read anymore. I gotta wear my glasses all the time. 266, which is your angled brush. This is a MAC one because I prefer the MAC one to any other company. And I'm just making it act as a liner. I'm not going all the way to the inner corner with this. You can if you want. I'm going like 3/4 of the way and then gradually getting thicker as I want the intensity at the outer corner. Okay, that's enough of that. You get the idea. I'll blend it as much as I need to later on. Okay, so if you want to clean up underneath, you can either do your foundation before or after. I just use my brush that I put my foundation on with and use whatever remnants are left on there just to clean things up underneath. I wish you could see in more detail, but alas, you can't. So, okay, so for the highlight for this, I use this color, and it's called this one. It's Makeup Designery again, and it's called Opal Sky. It's Opal Sky. Is it Opal Sky? Yeah. I can't pop it out. It's called Opal Sky. Anyway, it looks white to look at it, but it has reflex, like opal reflex. So it can pull pink, it can pull blue, it pulls lavender. So I'm pulling the lavender from it today. And you can use a base underneath if you want it to be more intense. You could use like NYX Jumbo Pencil or whatever you want underneath as a base, but do you see how it picks up and is taking on lavender? So I put it under the brow bone. I go all the way down to the inner corner where we had nothing. Tear duct. I don't have a timer on this webcam, so it doesn't like count down, but I freaking talk a lot. Yeah. I actually like to do one swipe in my waterline and then go over it once this one's somewhat dry. I'm going to tight line as well. Big part of anything smoky is getting your waterline done and not having any separation between like your lash line and the liner underneath, so you don't want like have a skin colored spot, because it's not going to happen. I mean, it's not going to work for you to get anything smoky. So tight lining is when you line your waterline on the top. Oh my god, it tickles. I can't stand it. Okay. Oh, my eyes nice and watery. This Carbon Black Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner, L'Oreal's Intense Liner. I put mascara top and bottom lashes. I did do it dramatic on the bottom on purpose. Yeah, so it's drying. So when it's done drying, I will comb through it so it's a little less a mess. Anyway, on my cheeks, this sheen is my Annabelle. It is called Nox, like N-O-X. It was with a collection, I believe. I don't remember. This is a Canadian brand found in, it's in Shoppers, it's in Rexall, it's in Pharmasaves. I would assume it's pretty much everywhere. Sometimes I use a brush for my face, sometimes I don't. This stuff, I like to have more control over exactly where I'm putting it. I always just rub my fingers in it and blend it into my cheekbone. Like spring, summer, it's nice to have that nice dewy look to your skin. You look at me face on, I don't look like I have anything, but the light hits you a certain way and you just look dewy. It just makes you look sweaty. I'm just kidding. I better edit that out. Anyway, yeah, it just makes you look fresh and dewy, and I like it. J-Lo-ish. Okay. Does the zip be any bigger? Seriously? I've like covered it and covered it. It's not for using bad products. This suit is just that angry. There. Ah, yeah. For blush, Makeup Designery again. Okay, so the first color is Cool Mauve.
No, it's not.
Which looks like this.
Oh, she's right.
And
You run the girl's name from the other street.
so what? The other side. The second blush I went in with, just because the first one wasn't giving me the intensity I quite wanted. The next one was called Berry, and again, they're both Makeup Designery. Okay.
You're almost finished?
Yes, dear.
Okay.
Okay, so using my trusty Sigma
We got
F82.
mac and cheese.
You're not having mac and cheese. That's disgusting.
I'm hungry.
That's disgusting.
No, it's not.
Putting a bit here on the apples, I just kind of built the blush into a different color.
Give
So-
me some.
I will give you some. You want some, bunny? Oh, what a pretty bunny.
Hey, not the other
And
one.
then I used the mauve and just kind of kept that one a little more like in the hollow of my cheek
Oh, what
rather
did
than
you-
near the apple. Use it as a
Awesome.
contour almost is what I did. Anyway, it's not like super bright intense, but it just gives. I
Oh, my
don't
lips
think this
are-
is even out yet. Anyway, this is a new lipstick that's going to be coming out by
I want some.
Velveta. See,
Mommy.
I don't think it's available yet, this thingy, so I'm not going to show it just in case, you know, I don't want to ruin the surprise. But yeah, I'll be showing it soon enough. Well, there is one.
Milka.
Yes, Willy Wonka.
Milka.
Yes, they're funny.
When's the
Oh my
garbage coming?
He's coming, I hear him.
You are the worst.
Oh my
You're the worst. Stop it. Stop it.
The worst, the worst, the worst. Do whatever you like. So, hopefully I will talk to you all soon. Have a nice day, and I'm out of here.
Hello. Bye.
See, even these glasses are purple. These are some of my new glasses I was talking about, and the purple. They're
The
cute,
window
eh?
won't open.
Ah! Son of a friggin' cow!
What happened?
I just poked myself in the eye with my glasses. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to town looking like this. I do go out like this. People ask me all the time if I leave the house looking like this, and yeah, I do. Anyway, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.